Guys, welcome back. Arigato shimatimata. You come back here. Wash my out of bed. How you doing? Tired. I'm tired too. Straight days. William Ratton. Welcome. It's been a long time. Do you miss me too? Thank you for likes. Hey, my best friend. Shout out to my best friend. Shout out to my viewers. William, I'm not promoting my WhatsApp here. Let's keep in touch here on my YouTube live stream. Keep in touch here. No, I just what time is it this? 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago I rest. Guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for likes. Anthony can stand. William, I'm not promoting any. I'm here for streaming. Just check it out in my profile. Then if you can find it, then you can. Long. Yes. I'm focused in my YouTube. Why are you looking for others? You don't want to watch me here, or you just want to privately and contact. I'm a streamer, so it's up to me if I accept the private conversations, you know. But I'm a streamer, so it's mean I'm focused to stream. Keep in touch the screen on my live, and that's we can talk. If you have any questions, just type in the questions. I will link to answer. I'm tired already. I'm tired of my work, and I busy to replying to. I don't have really. Got 3 Sketty. Coach Day, welcome. I appreciate your support here. Keep in touch. I really have any questions I'm willing to answer. The plus internet is off. I think it's internet's off. You can see even my eyebrow, I don't have really clean it because I'm busy. Even naman armpit. See that? Then you wanted to chat me in Facebook, etc. Even my armpit, I having it to remove it. I need I need myself to take care also. Not all the time chatting. Not all the time chatting. I need to to have time for myself because all day I'm busy to working. I'm busy to working, guys. That's why I'm live. That's mean I didn't hold the phone. I can talk. I can reply by my talk. So just type your questions if you have questions then. And just rest, you know, so that I can reply by a talk. I'm not tiring myself to reply each questions or etc. Thank you for passing, guys. But I hope so that you, before you skip this live, please like and subscribe. With my hands too. Yes, ask if as you want to, you should ask. Because my hand it's already tight. My hand is already tight. Okay. Whole day I do fingers, clean it, ironing, etc. Cleaning. So my hands already tight. I do a lot of fingers. Fingers. finger finger fingerprint. What? Guys, I do a lot of fingerprint all around. So no wonders that I'm tired so much. And I try to pick something also in my, but I'm trying to pick something in my YouTube also. Muhammad can achieve. Yes, I have. I have. But I'm not to use that because I'm busy. And they have any questions, the questions here, you can talk. And that means to mention it. Why you ask to my Instagram? Give me a reason. Of course, what are you doing for work? You're not using finger? What are you doing for work? What do you do? Nah. Then you catch it if you can. Is the man. Baby monster. It's not baby monster. Guys, the hands. It's the fingers. You know that? It's a finger belong to. Fingers, it's a belong to work. What are you holding it? Your hand? What is the hand here? Hand, this one, right? This one. But fingers, this one. This one. This one. Oh, see? It belong to. Why? Why do you have on to talking like fingers? I'm told you. And look, when I'm holding it, my phone, okay, I hold my phone in my hand. But where I'm typing, it's my finger, right? When I'm typing, I use my finger too. So that my fingers is tired. That's why don't ask me about Instagram or Facebook and what you do for my Facebook, what you do in my Instagram. To message me and waiting to reply. If you are not reply, if I'm not reply, you unfollow again. You unfollow because I'm not replying to. That's people do. Unsubscribe, unfollow. If ever they not reply, if ever they not seen that active to reply any questions or answer the calls, they're just like unfollow actually. You know? There's not something new. So you're looking for my Instagram, you're looking for Facebook, and what is the posted? I posted here in YouTube. What is the difference? In Instagram and Facebook you can message. So what you want to in Facebook and message to? And Instagram. If ever someone did not reply on you, you just unfollow, block. And me, I can tell you right now, I'm not active to chatting. I'm busy. My hand, my fingers is busy. My feet is busy. Me, all over me. Even spirit. My spirit is busy to working what I can do as well. If you want to keep in touch here, touch your keyboard. The questions, any help questions, question it. At least I'm not tired to question in my keep in touch, give it your fingers on your keyboard and how it's like how many minutes you stay here to fingers your keyboard and questioning on me. Go. Whatever to use your fingers here to keep in touch on the screen, to keep in touch my company with here on my life, that's all fine. You know? And mind you, so it's mean you do not find my name on Instagram or Facebook. So it's not my problems actually because I didn't give it. I do not give it. Marcos, okay, you said you did not finger your screen. So what are you using right now? Voice record? Voice recognitions to your voice? That you can speak of. If you're not use that, tell me, what are you voice to? Or you just fingers? Guang guang ging yong gay tari dat. Fingers. Marcos, using thumbs. Or you just have. Thumbs is a part of fingers. No. No, it's not technically. Because they have pointed, they have finger, dirty finger, little finger, thumbs finger. So it's literal, it's a finger. What are you talking about the finger? Just only dirty finger that you said it? The middle finger, that's only like middle finger? That they recognize it is? How many fingers you have? Tell me. How many fingers you have? Tell me how many fingers you have. Tell me. Tell me that. How many fingers you have? Okay, fine. You have 2 hands. So how many fingers you have? Tell me. But you said the thumbs it's not belong to on your fingers. So the fingers, how many fingers you have that you can recognize it? The fingers will be recognized each one. So that means they called it, it's each ones to use it. But it still recognize a finger. No, you cannot be. You cannot be. You cannot be. Because they're specific of thumb because they can use it to biometric. That's why, okay, fingerprint is thumb, right? Fingerprint, this called fingerprint. And how you said that your fingerprint, where is the thumb? How belong the fingerprint of thumb? Fingerprint. How come that you cannot count the thumbs of finger? Marcus, how come? How come? How come that people or the finger biometrics to recognize the thumb? Fingerprint. How come the code is fingerprint? And that you argue with me that they have 5 fingers. It's used to only 4. The cold finger. Per hand, they have 5 fingers. That's why you count 5 the finger. But you cannot specific because they have a specific name each finger. Each finger they have a specific. Every single finger they have a name. Marcos, you cannot argue that. You cannot argue that. You can you cannot. I will not accept your reason it is because I'm the logical. If they're called thumb parent, that's why when you say that terms of fingerprint, it's mean they can use finger thumbs or pointing thumbs, right? You can see it that. Hi Miguel, welcome back. And a specific of name. A specific of name. There's 5 fingers. They have specific to use. Specific to use. They call it. Okay, I get up to you. When you get married, every marriage you can point where. So that's why they have used to the fingers where you can put the ring. Right? And when you cannot, okay, if you're married, you cannot put here, right? The ring, you cannot put here and the ring here? Of course not. Because this one, it's the parent used to. And this one also, you cannot put the ring if you get married. You cannot put the ring here when you get married. Because it's not called, this one is a pointed finger, right? So you cannot put here the wedding ring or the ring. Some people can use, but they're not in specific for the ring. Right? Right? And this one also can use for finger. When finger is called pointer. Fingerprint. Right? This one you can use the pointer fingerprint as a biometrics. And there's also two. So, you cannot argue that fingers it's only 4. They have specific to use, that's why they have names. But you cannot call it the thumbs up. The thumbs is exceptions of the fingers called that. Marcos, I read the Google too. They have specific fingers they are all nah. You cannot, that's why we can use, you will use hand and picking your hand. You use to both thumbs and fingers, right? So we use hand. Of course, this one it's a finger. Marcos, you can this additional. It's will be called digital name. Uh, it's a part of digital. When you used to and digital print, it's used to. So right now you are in the keyboard and you are using digital, and that you use it to finger. Finger, Marcos, using digital right now, you using, it's mean that you use finger. You just use the variations, you can use the variations too. You cannot argue that it's only a part of thumbs is, yeah, thumbs is extra hand, extra fingers, but it's still called fingers. That's why in conditional which is the person is a, they have 5 fingers. There is somebody it's have a four fingers only. They're called abnormal, right? So you can call that too on like we are human, you know. You are a human. You are not animals to call that you have on four fingers. No, I cannot say. Arcos, you can use that, they're called it's, but it's belong to five fingers because it's a palm, it's part of hand. Look, look, it's palm, you can see, it's palm, this it's a part of palm. They're still called a finger because there's a part of palm. There's a part of palm. Even his even this one is extra bones from the palm, but it's still in the palm's parts. No, you cannot argue that. You cannot argue that. Yes, it can be called. It's meta. This one of the explanations because you can say fingers, but it's a part of fingers because it's a part of palm. Still count of the bones of hands. This one because it's still a part of palm. You cannot say that is not a finger because it's a thumbs. Marcos, yeah, it can be, but it's still fingers called it. What do you have a fingers too? They're called it the five fingers. That's extra of bones of fingers. That's called it's a finger still. Marcos, I can see that. I can see on the Google X in that way. But where you can say that fingerprints there it will be thumbs print, right? They called it. They called it. They're called that. You cannot be. You cannot be. I would just like. Okay. They have a parts of. Okay. They have a parts of. They have difference of a size of the bones, skeleton, but still an extra skeleton to parts of the palms. You know? That's why when you say use to handwriting, you can use like, okay, you I think disabled man you can use to, but if you would you cannot say that you are parts of. That's why there have and the lessons it is. How many fingers you have? Fine. That's why when you have 10 fingers. And metallitic, this one is only extra fingers, extra bones. Because we called it still fingers because it's a part. There's still parts of palm area. That's it. And we have different finger. we have different finger, they have long, so this not similar, it's not similar to, you cannot say that because it's taller, you can see argue that. Marcus. Clarify of five finger system. One hand clarify, comparison, summary is still five fingers. That's why you have a even digital they called it's thumb thumb friend's finger. So where does this belong to? Where does this belong to? Even digital they can recognize too. Because they still recognize the finger. Although this one is of course you argue that is not belong this one. Even I told you this is a part of belong in fingers. It's extra bones on palms area on hands. So I will not accept your argue that is not, it's does not called it's a finger. I know there is a thumbs, but there's specific name too. There's specific name every Marcos, I read it your. I read it your. There's live, okay, summary comparison, last text, context total per hand, clarifications, everyday, they're called, it's this one, first finger this one. This one. This one, still like thumb finger. So you cannot deny this one is not a finger. I specific generally comparison summary on that with the parts of finger that used to and typing. You can type this one, I can use this. You can use this one or something like this. You can use them, but every you text like this, like this, like this. Or you can like this too. But Marcus is not finger. Okay guys, I use my thumb too right now, but it's not my finger. It's a thumb. Marcus. right now I hold my phone to send a message, use my thumbs. So that I don't have fingers to use right now. So that it means Marcos. The nails fingers you can recognize this one, but it's not a fingers. but you but you recognize the nails because they have a nails print. But you recognize the you didn't recognize this one, but you recognize this one. Is that you said? No. I will not accept. I will not accept. Eh, look, nobody, Marcos, even you started to count of the fingers, even you started to count the fingers, they're called five fingers, right? And since you're a young, you started to count on your fingers. The teacher and your mom is teaching on you to use by your hand to count until the five. And that's in learned school also. And digital explanations to scientists, there's still fingers because it's a parts of palm bones. It's extra fingers. So it's mean it's a parts of finger still. Marcus. That's why a human has been 10 fingers totally with each digits each is. Marcos still recognize the five fingers because this one is extra fingers. They have only a specific code every each. Because this one is inside the fingers of, is still in the thumb is still fingers bones, you know. It's a part of it's a part of it's a form metacarpal, you know, metacarpal bones, metacarpal bones. So this the bones is a part of metacarpal bones of palm. So it's still a part, but it's called extra. That's why the specific of thumbs. But recall this and summary comparison is still five fingers. That's why every human they have five each hand fingers. Let's no. They're still called they're still called they're still called five fingers. Even you asking AI, there's still human have 8 or 10 fingers. Over you can say, even you can ask AI, is it like people ask to, do humans have 8 or 10 fingers? Overview, and the answer is 10 fingers. So it's just like scientific. You can say scientific because this one is still in a part of fingers. Even they call thumbs. They call thumbs, but in scientists, you can explain also here. This metacarpal palm is a part of extra bones here. That's why you can find it also print. You can find it also nails. Yeah. Maricas, you can say it. They're still considered. Is its answers is still 10. It's still 10. If you can use two thumbs or two is thumbs too, but insist to it's 5 fingers. They're called extra bones from the metacarpal palm bones. You can see, okay, I told you. Look, the kind of specific, okay. You can find to a someone, they have find to a someone, they have extra fingers. So they can use to like 6 fingers. But in generally, and the specific that is normal to people have is 5 fingers. Because sometimes people they have extra here hands, fingers, but they don't have bones. They don't have bones. Or here they have extra fingers, but they don't have bones. So people can have 2, 5, 6, or 4. But somebody have here without this one, just 3 or all over 4. But somebody also that I saw it, they have extra but they don't have bones. They don't have bones. But that's why it's still extra fingers. Yeah, but they're called still fingers. It's this genetic disorder they have extra. But in a normal people, they have a human. It's a human. It's a 5. So how come its disorder is normal if just have a 4 fingers and they don't have thumbs. You don't have thumbs finger. Yeah, that's called this. Marcus, you just specific of 4 fingers and 2 thumbs. But the why is called this one? It's a parts of finger. The explanation is this one. It's a part of carpal bones. Their palm. That's why these thumbs. It's a part still of the fingers. Exists that they have a separate name. Even scientists, they can say, okay, scientists, you said scientists. Okay, this have 4 fingers, you said. But the explanations, the scientists, why this one exists? Why this one exists? You understand should be. Why this one exists? They call extra bones on. That's why they have extra fingers too in a human. But it's still in a part of hands of fingers because it's a parts of palm metacarpal bones in the palms. That's why when they call fingers thumb's finger, is thumb's finger. They call it still thumb's finger because the explanations of scientists is still parts of metacarpal bones inside the palm. He is not here outside. He is not outside here in the rest. His part is still in the carpal bones. That's why. I mean, okay, you can say they have 4 fingers, but the 4 fingers still have a name. They're specific to use name. That's why they have specific this one also. But you called it is names of fingers? I understand what you said, but I will not agree that only 4 fingers. All can use scientists is called fingers. This is only 4, but they have a scientists explanations why they have extra fingers too. This one. So that's why they always count that technically comparison samurai still have a 5 fingers. Because this one, how do you find it? This one, why this exists? And that's because of palm here. Carpal bones. That's why they called it. And you can find the nails and fingerprint. This one, they have fingerprint also. This one, they have a fingerprint. And this have also have a fingerprint. They have nails. They have nails. You cannot call it, I use thumbs up. I use typing thumbs. What do you used to? I'm used thumb. Where's yours thumb? Oh, you cannot specific. Use thumb where you used to thumb. No, I used to thumb in on the papers. Which thumb you use? It's just like you can specific that you use thumbs. That's why you can, okay, I use my fingers. Which is fingers you use? Okay, I used to print or biometrics. Which is fingers you use it? See that? Which finger you use to fingerprint? Pointed or your thumbs? Guys, listen. This one, I used to biometrics on fingerprint of my numbers, fingerprint on registration. And this one also, I use this, right? So, one questions. Which finger you used to and biometrics? Because the questions it is, and technically, questions and answers like easy to understand. But the questions is, which finger you used to biometrics? That's why you can be called in the circle in the explanations of technology. They have biometrics pointer print or thumb print. Index, Marcos, you can say that it's only index. You cannot say even your phone, even your phone, even your phone. They're asking to fingerprint biometrics printed your, right? No, you cannot say that. You cannot say only that. You can use a even I don't know what you used to or which can be use your, because they have a printed that you can use this one, you can use this one. They have a specific. Okay, you said biometric is used this index. But hold on. On the biometrics, you try this one on the cell phone, it's not work. Biometric that I used to and pointed print registered, and this one. You know, when I registrations to my biometrics, and I use this one, I use this one. Pointed print and biometrics print. Marcos, it's not only that, because they have specific use this one also. They have use specific to use this one, and they have specific also. Not only this, because this one you can use to all things. This one you cannot use to. It depends. It depends. It depends. A middle fingers is can use to. They have specific to use to biometrics also. To scanning your finger. You're not going to sleep. But I honestly, Marcos, I'm not agree that thumbs is not a part of fingers. But I know the thumbs is it's specific of names of, but it's still a part of fingers. A summary explanations of scientists, but you call that is the scientist said that is only 4 fingers. Yes, I can understand that, but it's in summary all over is the is scientists why it exists the thumbs is still a part of fingers. even AI or any kind of Gemini or whatever, they can explain why still that exists of 5 fingers. How many fingers you have? You can, okay, 4. Okay, how many fingers you have onto your hand? Okay, you send 8. Okay, you just have 8. That's all. It's for you. You just have a 4. So over. It's over. You have a 4 fingers only. It's all over your hand. It's you have 8 fingers. That's all. But I have a question on you. When you start learning in a school, and that's you count of your fingers that your teachers ask you how many fingers you have, and you say when you read on the fingers, do you disagree your teacher that this thumbs is not a part of finger? I'm sure you are not. You are not disagree the teacher that they said on you. I'm sure. Everyone did not as disagree when the teacher said, "Oh, 5 little fingers," or just how many fingers you have. You said like 4. You are not disagree. Since you told the teachers it is. Marcos, you just say that. You just say that. But in first place, you're not disagree the teacher. That's why they have the song Five Little Monkeys is you will be hijack on your content. In the simple that you can say that, you know, and through my dialect explanations that is still the lyric is a finger, so they're called that. What is that? Huh? It's not the lyric, it's not a finger. This one is not, it's not a parts of hand. You cannot explain that in common summary, comparison, explanations. Scientists, you can see scientists just a forefinger, but the explanation summary all over it's 5 fingers, because the explanations is a metal carpal, it's over, it's extensions, they're called extensions. Remember that? I give you oh, okay. This one they're called armpit, right? Armpit. Why this armpit is still called here armpit hair? This one here and the armpit hair. What is specific here? Here. Do you understand? The called still have specific here because here is specific like this, right? Specific like this. Specific like this. In the down, you can call specific pubic hair. Pubic hair, armpit hair. Oh, see? How you explain that? Because they have a specific hair. They called specific hair. And that's so you can example also here. Because this one, it's belong to palm metacarpal bones. That's why in parts of the body they have excess here. Excess. They have excess here. You see that? Because they have a specific name. They have a specific. They can have soup. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, wisdom tooth. Even the teeth, they have a specific name, right? So it's mean the wisdom tooth is not a part of teeth because they have a different. Because there's a bigger one and have light too. Yeah, you can see that it's different here. It's different here because this one Marcos, I'm still not agree on you. If I have extra time, I should still arguing on you. But I need to sleep because it's 2:19 already. Good night, guys. I subscribe before you skip. Subscribe. Use your finger, okay? Don't use your thumb to just you can specific. Use your hand. Use your hand to thumbs up. Use your hand to likes. I can use your finger to thumbs up. Yes. Guys, use your finger to thumbs up. Use to is it like use to your finger to thumbs up. It's mean Marcos, you're not win. You're not a win. I said use to your fingers to thumbs up. I mean use your finger, not hand. Because if you use to